Yo. Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good afternoon. How are we today? Trip Brill coming in with a Prime subscription that actually went off before. I'm going to trigger the alert again. Thank you very much, my friend. How are we, guys? Welcome. Welcome. Hello. How's everybody doing today? Trip, first time chat as well. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Coming in with the support. Lord the Glove, you Prime subbed up. First time here. GU as well, coming in as well. First time chat. GU, welcome. I hope you're well. Joe Reese coming in with the £2 super chat as well. Thank you very much, my friend. I hope you're well. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we today? We got Rug, Jungle, Kerr. Who else we got? TRK, welcome. Loki, hello. We'll be continuing this. No worries, my guy. No worries. Garbage, Techno, Layu. Andy, welcome. Gib, hello. Over on the YouTube, we got Gary, JFix, Colin, Darkness, Hayes, Simon, Jonathan, welcome. FM, Tom, Ben, Lewis, hello, hello, hello. Red X, welcome, pal. How are you? Pico, good afternoon. Bodge, obviously, my guy. How are you? Tom, Mr. Fixers, Hens, repeat. Russ, the future, welcome. MS Blind here today as well. I feel honoured. Welcome, MS Blind. No biscuits. No, I've just had a meal deal. My diet is a little bit screwed at the moment. I'll be honest. My diet's a bit screwed at the moment. I really need to sort my life out again. I've just been so busy and with the illness and stuff that we had last week and the week before. Yeah. I'm on the bulk, but it's kind of, I think it's turning into fat, you know, because my gym visits haven't been what they should have. I went squash yesterday. I went to the gym. When's the last time I went to the gym? Saturday, I think it was. I didn't go Sunday. So I have been, but it's just my diet and stuff has just been a little bit all over the place. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is ROG Ally Day today. You are 100% correct. Sorry, I had to clear that, guys. Apologies. Welcome. I'm so hot. Lord, the glove. Yorkshire Dave, welcome. How are you? Built my own PCB today and it worked for my first try. Let's go! Layu, love that. Wicked, welcome. Hey Joe, been loving your repair videos for years now. I discovered you recently. Oh, been loving repair videos for years now. Discovered you recently. For a few days I've been watching your oldest videos on YouTube. Can you tell me at what time you made the most progress in learning how to find the fault? I'd probably say when I was in the repair shop, because I had boards to practice with all the time. So when I was actually like in and around repairs, that is probably when I saw myself learn the most, definitely. Because repairing was my job. Whereas like with the content creation and, you know, YouTube and everything else, I'm not repairing something every day. It's like once a week, once every couple of days, you know. The live streams are a really good learning source for me as well. And I'd probably say second to the being in a shop, I'd say the live streams are probably up there. Yeah, because everybody comes together and helps each other out. So yeah. The plunge was taken. The Ugreen video has been uploaded. I took liberty. Lovely jubbly retro. Let's go. How was it, by the way? Was it okay? You set everything up. Is it all good to go now? Any tips on removing a USB-C port on a PS5 controller? I have to swap one out, but can't get the OG port off the board. Oh, I'm not... Yeah. I've personally not done a PS5 controller USB-C port as far as I'm aware. So I wouldn't necessarily know. I'd have to see the board to give you some sort of direction. Techno, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs, my guy. I appreciate you. Thank you. Gifting to Zimmer, TRK, Mickey, Alda, Mister, Still, Naughty, Net, ZZ, and Andy Repair. You've all been gifted a sub from the lovely, jubbly Techno. Techno, thank you very much, mate. How many does that put you on total now? 1,541. Crazy work, mate. Crazy work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. I'm here. Welcome, Loki. 140k subs. Yes, today, chat, we have reached 140,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's kind of hard to fathom, you know? Kind of really hard to fathom. TikTok also reached 70k today as well. So we reached 70k on TikTok. And we reached 10k on Instagram. We reached 10k on Facebook recently as well. So it all seems to be going in the right direction, I think, which is really, really good. Slowly but surely. Yeah, over 4,000 members on Discord now as well. Yeah, 100k does not seem that long ago, but it was February. So how many months ago is that? How many subs have we gained this year, chat? Should we see 2024 and 2025? See what the difference is so far. I don't even know. I don't know if we're going to beat it or not. So, are you ready for a few quick stats, guys? You ready for this? And then we'll get cracking on with the ROG. In 2020, we gained, in the whole year, 2020. Sorry, 2020, not 2020. In 2020, we gained... It's loading. Apologies. We ended the year, 1,100. So we gained 1,100 subscribers in 2020. 1,100 on YouTube. 1,100, okay? In 2020, 1,100. Let's go 2021. So 2021, we gained 2,700 subs. So in the 2 years of grinding YouTube weekly uploads, we sat on 3,800 subs. 3,800 subs. $2,700 in 2021.
Stats Schmats, we just want to know your meal deal.
Thank you very much for the £2, Tom. I'll get round to that in a second. So 2021 was 2,700. 2022 was a grand total of... So it's 2,700, 2021. 2022, 8,700. Saw some real momentum. So that put us on around about 12, 13k at the end of 2022. 2023. Weekly uploads, man. Grinding away. What did we get in 2023? 22,600 subscribers. And I said, there's no way I'm beating that next year. 22,000 subs in 2023. 2024, 54,000 subs in 2024. And I said there's no way I'm beating 54,000 subs. It's not happening. 2025 so far. Oh man. It's gonna be close. 50,000 so far. 50,000. and we got a month and a bit. Are we going to beat the record for 2024 in 2025? Dan, thank you very much for the Prime for 5 months in a row. I appreciate you. Thank you. Are we going to beat it? Are we going to get another 4,000 subs this year? Well, to put it into perspective, October was a great month. In October, we gained 9,200 subscribers. November so far, 1,300. So between now and the end of the year, we need another 4,000. Should be doable. Dan Cirillo, UK, coming in with a Prime for 5 months in a row. And it's all thanks to you guys. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you. Honestly, you guys have no idea how much I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Out of interest, do you operate as a business or private seller? On eBay, business. Piece of cake? I don't know. Blue, I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, where can I get that microscope fixture of yours? It's part of the whole package, my friend. If you do exclamation mark, guys.
Towards your subs and garage funds.
There is no garage fund. There is no garage fund. Lord Glove Techno, what are you doing?
Joey quote, I came to reap all APUs and smash records. I'm all out of APUs.
Techno! With the £20. Thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. Didn't have to do that. Thank you. And Tom coming in with the £5 as well. Tom, very kind of you as well with the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Tom, to answer your question, meal deal wise, a JDT meal deal consists of usually a pot noodle. There's some thermal paste on it. A JDT meal deal is pot noodle, Bombay Bad Boy, chicken club, sandwich, pack of McCoys, and an energy drink. What? This doesn't come... Oh, no, it does come off. I just need to scrub a little bit harder. That is a JDT meal deal. I hope it comes off anyway. It's only thermal paste. There we go. Loki is here to be able to assist us today with our issues. It was an APU issue, no hotspot, but it doesn't respond from the BIOS. Exactly the same, Loki. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, and guys, I don't know what to do in terms of profit or loss. I really don't. I don't know what to do. And what the reason I'm saying that is because I've got a device for I can use this as a donor to make it work. I think I just have to replace the ITE chip. If I do that, I'm pretty sure the one that I have that is just set on my shelf will work. But I don't think I included that on Profit or Loss Season 2. I think that might have been Profit or Loss Season 1 or for something else. So do I include that, chat? Do I include that in Profit or Loss? Because that would be 100% profit. Oh, actually, no. Wait a minute. It wouldn't, because it would be the cost of this. Do you know what I mean? Actually. You and Nanofix taught me so much to be confident in LearnRepair. Thank you. I appreciate that, Draco. Thank you. That's very, very kind. And then you come in with a sub. Thank you very much. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's 398 total Twitch subscribers now, guys. 398. I'm still ridiculously on it. Thank you. And welcome to the club, Draco. Whatever gets to the goal, just include it. I just don't want to upset a lot of people. I just don't want to upset a lot of people, which we know can definitely be a thing on Profit or Loss. I think some people are more passionate about Profit or Loss than me. Oh, you guys have triggered a hype train as well. A level 1 hype train, 93%, 4 minutes on the clock. Thank you so much. Aka, thank you very much for the prime, my friend. I appreciate you. Very, very kind. I love a bit of profit or loss. Yeah, I think I think a lot of people love profit or loss. One in the chat if you like profit or loss. It's the reason why I'm here, if I'm honest. Simple as that.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Hayes coming in with a gifted subscription as well. Thank you very much, Hayes, to Koku. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll use the IT chip on here and yo!
Wow.
Joseph coming in with a tier 1. Thank you very much, mate. Joseph for 14 months. You absolute legend. Thank you. Guys, let's chill out, yeah? Let's relax. Oh, the ribbon cable. Thank you so much. Another sub coming through. Andy with a gifted sub to Klaus. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Again, very kind. Let's relax, chat. Let's relax. Thank you. Sounds like you got that cold that's been going around. No, absolutely not. No. I think it's just my voice, mate. Oh, I had a real bad headache yesterday, guys. I had a real bad headache. I had to go to bed and I couldn't sleep. It was one of those. The headache was so bad I couldn't sleep. So I just kind of led there. Ibuprofen, paracetamol, nothing was working. So I was like, GG, it's over. One of those type of headaches. It was awful. I had so much to do yesterday as well. I just had so much to do for the courses and everything else. I just wanted to get it sorted. And I wasn't able to. But it's okay. Another sub. No, Naru, coming through. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. Thank you so much. Wow, guys, chill out, man. Guys, what's going on? Lord of Glove. Baobab, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you for supporting me. It's very kind. You guys do enough to support. Thank you. Look at the perfect... Guys, tell me that's not the perfect amount of thermal paste. Come for me, Tronics Fix! I think that's a really good amount of thermal paste. Tiny bit too much on the north and south. But other than that, really nice. Really nice. Good spread. I didn't mean that. I recently had a bad headache. I woke up with my neck and my back hurt. Yeah. Headaches are horrible, man. Headaches are horrible. It's when you take the paracetamol ibuprofen, it's still there and you're like, this is how it's gonna go, is it? Everyone to the battle stations. Okay, so I need to... Loki. In terms of thermal cam, are we talking without battery? Because it still negotiates 20 volts, right? So are we talking without battery? Yeah, okay. So we don't need it. So just literally the motherboard out the PCB. Should I take this off to see if it's the RAM, or should I do thermal cam first, see if it's APU? What's your thought? Guys, thank you very much for the hype train. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. 2 minutes 53 left on the clock. 28% level 3. Thank you. Take it off and you can see both. Okay. I think this is the screen cable, hey? Right, let's turn this off then. Yo! Thank you. CPX Chris coming in with a Prime subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you. Baobab says, love your content, man. Keep up the work and excellent content. The best Twitch has in quite some time, to be honest. Thank you very much, Bao. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you. They get invested in profit or loss. One want to see you do well. Two, things can get profitable. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm retired, but still learning things from you. I might start working on that stuff myself here in Sabina, Ohio, USA. Ronald, welcome. Thank you so much for just being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I've got a headache where you cough once, it'll feel like a smack around the head. Yeah, horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. Yeah, it's a ROG Ally. This is a ROG Ally. It's up there, guys. It's up there in the top left of the screen where it says fixing. Let's take these screws out. So what we're doing now, as confirmed, is we are going to use a heat camera, thermal cam, to see if we can nail down our issue specifically. Mushy Peas, yo! Thank you very much for the follow, as well as, who else is that? Finding Some Land. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't even know really if I need to take this out of the chassis. I'm going to, though. Because we are thinking, as a group, that it is the APU that has an issue. That is our thought process here. Here we go. Okay, I need to disconnect. I need to disconnect my NAS. Lord glove, the amount of time that I'm doing this, I really need to sort it out. It's not the actual NAS itself, by the way, it's just the Ethernet ports. Thank you very much for the level 3 hype train, guys. 21 Nifty as well. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. I'm just going to put this on. I don't necessarily need it right now, but I'm going to need it at some point. Let's put it that way. Where's my thermal camera? What's up with your NAS? Nothing's wrong with it. I just have to. So I've used up all of my extension leads. So I've got something. I've got a switch plugged in, and that switch that has 8 Ethernet ports, I have to continuously unplug for my microscope because that gang of plugs has been taken up. Okay. So this should hopefully tell us if the CPU or the RAM is shorted. Not shorted, just not working. It's going to get very hot. Let's see. Okay. Where's the PLD USB interface E? There we go. Okay. Right. So I'm going to plug this in now. I'm going to look for APU first before I actually take this off. I think. Why not? So we negotiate that 20. And then you can see that the amperage here is 0.02. Don't know if that's going to really tell us anything. APU doesn't look like it's getting any heat. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a reflection? That's a reflection. Can you guys see? There's no heat there being displayed. Even if I angle it a little bit more. 23, 24, all across the board. And it's just hopping between that 19 and 25. Let me turn her over. And we have the LED light on. Just flashing. We'll turn her over. No, not even. I can't even say that there's a tiny heat spot here. Because there's not. This is the back of the APU specifically. Loki says check DM. 2 seconds, mate. That connector. Oh, do I have to plug that in? Oh, those 2 points on the FPC will turn on the console. Really? Oh, and then that's where the heat is coming, is it? Okay. Those two. And then I'm assuming pull it off to disconnect before it gets too hot, right? Is it pin 1 and pin 2 up there? Okay, fine. Let's see what happens then. But won't the APU get hot, like, naturally? Won't the APU get hot anyway? Because if the console turns on? Do you know what I mean? Or are we looking for a specific spot on the APU, Loki? Is that what you're saying? Can I just say I really enjoyed your sponsored segment for you, Green, that you did recently. Really great advert. You did well with the script and brought it to life fantastically well. Thank you very much, Tom. Anyone else agree? Did anyone else agree? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very kind. Yeah, I tried to do my best. It's still, yeah. I try to do my best when it comes to the sponsored stuff. And I wanted to make it just, it's a Joey-fi thing, right? Any brands and stuff who come to me, like, it's the Joey way. Keep things simple. You're looking for a pinpoint. Okay, fine. Tatscore, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. That's very kind of you. Thank you. All right, so I think I know where I need to turn this console on. It's just the 2 spots up here. Okay, it's going to be risky, hey. I'm going to go on the microscope. Thank you very much. 407. I'm going to go onto the microscope and then hopefully quickly move it away. That's the plan. Just push it back this way, yeah? Yeah. Dark, welcome, buddy. How are you? All right, let's see if this power's on. Doesn't actually power on. Are you is it 1 and 2? It doesn't power on for me. Oh, hold. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You're right. You're right. It is a hold, isn't it? Still not necessarily working. Let me grab something a little bit thicker. Doesn't want to do it. Doesn't want to boot. Needs battery then. Okay. Well, now it's taking the 2.32. I wonder if I'm going to get anything on the Wow, okay, the APU is really hot. Is that going to still be on? I think it's still on. If I show you now, look at this. There's a single spot that is around about 40. Can I nail that down even more? Up the top. Can you see where it says 35? See where it's jumping around? Shall I try again and go this close? Let me get it right. See you later, Tom. Thank you, mate. Macquake, welcome. How are you? APU has thermal shutdown protect so it won't hurt the APU. Okay, cool. Thank you. Good to know. Okay, you ready?
Almost 2 full years. Can't believe it's been this long.
Let's
Keep
go.
it up, friend.
Thank you so much, Saber. I appreciate that. 1 more month until 2 years, mate. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Coming in with a tier 1. Isn't it weird how it's not turning on now, but it did. Now did you want it? Yeah. It's just weird how it didn't turn on before. Sorry, it's weird how it did turn on before, and now it's not. Strange. Here we go. Oh, that corner. Oh, look at that. Is that what we're looking at right now? Look at that corner. Did you see that? That was right on boot. It was over here. And now everything else is 30. And the device is turned off. So it is shutting down. Okay, that's good. So I can try that again then, can't I? There we go. Look at that in the corner. 52 degrees. Down the bottom left, 62. See that? How cool does this CPU look under here, by the way? What? That's so cool. It's just shut down again. I'll do it one more time. There we go. Straight down to that corner. So this side, 40, 39. This side, 70, 80. I wonder if it's on the back. I wonder if it's a heat spot on the back. You have to do it and turn it around real quick. Wait there, have I got the nanos on? Right, 2 seconds. No, it's not a specific area. It's just like, well, it's an area on the back of the APU, CPU, but and then it'll turn off. Yeah, it's turned off. I think that's on the die. I think that's on the actual die of the console. Okay, well.
Just want to say thanks for all the great videos you put out.
Yaku, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Coming in with a tier 1 for 2 months in a row. I appreciate you. Do I live in the UK? I do, Melanie, yes. About to lose my mind. Headphones. My phone keeps pausing the stream. It won't allow it to play. I've closed everything connected. That's annoying. Yeah, dead 80. So, okay. Pew pew. Let's go. Raw, thank you very much for the prime. 18 months in a row. You're absolute legend. Thank you. 1 year and a half. I appreciate you. So Loki has confirmed in Discord and said it's a dead APU. Use the ITE and backlight chip to fix the 2 others. Sounds like a great idea to me. So what I'm going to look to do now, there's an ITE chip on here, which is like a power management IC, I think, and it converts the 5 volt into a 20 volt. Now, I've had a ROG Ally sat on my shelf probably for around the best part of a year. Where's that screw gone? Because I might need that. I found it. That's a really long screw. Is that as long as the other ones in here? That's longer. What the flip? What's that screw for? I don't even know. It's huge. Is it for that? Oh, it's for the actual chassis. So this ROG has been sat around, like I said, on my shelf. So what I'm thinking of doing, and it's only getting 5 volts. So I'm going to test this now, make sure it gets 5 volts. I've already checked one component to make sure that it's not a faulty component and that it is going to be our ITE chip. So I'm going to transfer the ITE chip from this board over to this one and see if we can get it working. If we do, I obviously still would have had to pay the price for this, which is £150. And then I can calculate the profit if I'm able to, if I can get it working, and we can go by that for this one. How's that sound, chat? Oh, I can see that burnt FPC connector there, especially low-key. I'm going to try and move the heat very quick. It looks like I will be able to get a small nozzle there to not burn the connector, but it's tough, as you know. Cool, so that should be all right. I think the ITE we're just going to have to transfer over. It's a shame that I've not been able to get this one working, but at the same time, what can you do with it with a dead APU? What to do with a dead APU? I mean, you know what I mean? One of those things. So, also means that I don't have to mess with any BIOS stuff, I guess, which is a result. I just kind of need to know where all this stuff is. I've got the boards. Are all the parts interchangeable, or should I try and stick to OEM where I can, low-key? Because I think I've got all the parts for this, but just in case I need any of the other ones, like for example the boards, the analog stick boards, can I use them on this? Can I use the analog sticks on the one that I'm fixing on another one? Is that okay? Or are they yeah, because I really doubt they're what do you call it, chat? Bound to the board. You know what I'm saying? Get my drift? See where I'm coming from? Those are the, oh my goodness, goshness. I've even got the perfect. I've even got the SSD. Amazing. Yo, Rhodes, how are you? Welcome. Put it in a coaster. How much of the ROG Alloy is brand new? Seems a bit poor if main component fails. I think they're around about £500 or so. So, as well, Loki has confirmed everything is interchangeable. Everything. I'm just going to check something on the recordings that I've just taken. E-chip on here. So I'm £50, and then I can... Okay, cool. I'm excited to see if I can fix the other one. I've just got a lot going on. Look at this. All right, man. All right. Just found your YouTube channel last week, and I'm hooked. Welcome, Doodler. Had to restart my phone. Is it working now? Cardboard. Rode you on lunch break? Nifty. How are you? Welcome. But yeah, welcome, Doodler. How did you find the YouTube channel? Was it through shorts or was it through the long form content? Nifty, with that Prime that you have chosen to give me, we are now on 410 total Twitch subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. ROG Ally X, and they're pretty incredible for a handheld. Guys, I want to play Mega Bonk on one if I get it working. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play some Mega Bonk. Yep. Because apparently you can play Steam games. I'm hoping that you can play Mega Bonk. That'll be my like test. That way I can play it in bed. So everything is interchangeable. Okay, I just need to choose the right stuff here. Okay. Have I got all the buttons? I've got all the buttons and everything here. Okay, let's go for actually trying to fix it first. I think that makes more sense. Get it working, get it to negotiate the actual 20 volts, sorry. For me, YouTube recommended long form content from you. Lovely jubbly, that's what I love to hear. Welcome. Okay, so I've got the battery. This is the battery. I'm just trying to find all my bearings for this, you know. This is our quote-unquote working board. I say working, 5 volts. Wow, this thermal paste is dry. Hey, looks like I didn't change this before, but why would I have changed it if I knew that it was still broken? Hey, so let's clean this one up. This is a Z1 Extreme as well. If I can get some of these working, just be aware, guys, that I'll have majority of these up for Christmas. That's got that cable in. On my eBay, I should say. Been in since 5:30, finally departing. You've been in since 5:30? Lord glove. That's because what time's it open? 6? That Tesco's open at 6, yeah? Whew, that's a big shift, man. Nice early finish though, right? And do you work most days, by the way? Also found your YouTube channel maybe like a week ago and already finished watching all the season 2 Profit Loss. That's a lie. No, it can't be true. 1 whole week can you finish the whole series? Lord glove. So entertaining content and kind of makes me want to try this myself. Lovely jubbly fladder. I love that. For me, I was on Sailing Techsperts binge and it auto played your long form content. Really, Jack? Oh, that's really good to hear. I appreciate that. Thank you. Good to know. I think they're overpriced for what they are. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so the chip that we inspected the other day with Loki was this one right over here. It's a tiny, tiny chip. And we were just making sure that we get 5 volts on it, which we did. So the 5 volt negotiation here is okay. The chip that we need to change is, in fact, this bad boy right here. It's called the ITE chip. Fun fact, when I did fix my first ever ROG Ally, I tried buying some of these from AliExpress. Top tip, don't do that because they don't come programmed. You need to program the chip in order for it to actually work. Good thing is that the board that we've been working on, I can harvest this chip and use it on this board, which is broken. What I'm going to do first is show you what I get plugging this one in. So you know how we just had 20 volts on the other ROG Ally? When I plug this one in via USB-C, you should see in the top right, we only get 5. Can you see that up there? 5 volts, 90 milliamps. The test that we done the other day on stream was around this chip right about, I want to say here. Yeah, here. And what I did was measure on this cap right here or it might have been this cap to ensure that we get 5 volts. If we get 5 volts here as taught by Loki, it means that this chip is actually okay. So what I need to do is change out this IC, which to be fair, shouldn't take me too long. It should just be a nice swap. So let's do that. And then hopefully we can get this ROG Ally working and use the other one for other parts. Because we do have a backlight issue on another ROG Ally that I've purchased. So maybe I can then use that chip to have the backlight working. And how good would that be? Yo, L. John, welcome. I watched, by the way, probably one of the best YouTube videos I've watched in a very long time today. And that was the Macho Nacho Xbox prototype video. I don't know if anybody else has seen that. If you haven't, it's definitely worth your watch. You will love it. Trust me. Very, very good. Very good. Yep, mental Xbox build. Facts. Okay, where's our other chip? There she is. Okay. Here we go. Let's move these over. I'm going 400. I go 420. Just to get it done. 420. Move this one first. We've got a couple of buttons in the area, but nothing like plastic that's close to anything. So just go 420 will be more than suffice here. I'm not going to use any flux for this part either. So just watch. Rotate my hot air and pull this straight off the board like that. There we go. And now I'm going to take the one from our donor. Me personally, I'm not going to use any replacement solder, no leaded solder, nothing like that. I'm just going to simply come back in with the heat here. Make sure that that is nice and molten, which I think it is. Can't ever be too sure. I'll place that down. It's at a little bit of an angle, so I'm just going to scoot it around if I can, just like that. Come off the hot air. Now I'm going to come in with a tiny little bit of flux here. Nothing usually is wrong with the solder. It's always the chip. So a little bit of flux. Come back in with our hot air. I'm just going to float this back into place. So come back in. And then we should see the chips sit nice and flat. See where that solder's starting to molten again. Give it a little nudge. There we go, it's in place, see that? Come off the heat. And we should be good to go. If it's not soldered, it's quite a tricky chip in the sense of it might need a bit of pushing down. The reason why I'm saying that is I'm looking at the top. Can you see at the top here? It looks like maybe these solder pads here, we don't have a great connection. So what I'm going to do quick is just rotate the board. And I'll zoom in the microscope if I have to see if I've got a connection on those pads. There's two ways of fixing this. Going around it with a soldering iron or just pushing down. To be honest with you, I think they're going to be connected. I might go for a push down quick though. See if I can squeeze a little bit out. I'll just go for a little push down. So push down is exactly what I say on the tin. Very lightly. Oh, it's not really in focus, is it? Very lightly here. Hold down. Come back in with the heat. Come off the heat. Hold with your tweezer, then come off. Now, we've got a little solder ball at the top, that's fine. Just warm up our soldering iron. Just put a little drab of flux there. We turn the board around, so we work with what's in our favour, and what's in our favour right now is turning the board, so my right hand is free. I just tap that like that, there we go. And now I'm just going to inspect, make sure I've got no other blobs around the IC after that squeezage, but it looks all good. So now I'll come in for a clean. The ball's going to be hot, but I'm going to come in with some IPA and a toothbrush over my microfiber cloth. So, I did have the toothbrush this morning. Here we are. IPA might sizzle a bit. No, it's perfect. A little bit more. Get in between the chip. How are we? I think we're looking good. We will inspect in a second, of course, just to make sure. So I'll bring the scope up a little bit. I'm always going to bring the board to the scope, just so I can handle it a little bit easier. There we go. Cool. Cool. That side all good. That side, as we can see, now connected, all good, because that pushed down, I reckon. And just this side finally. Yeah, all fine. Right, do we get our 20 volts? That's the question, or do we just still sit on our 5? I really hope we get our 20, because then we're good. If not, this might have just got a lot harder. My Google Chrome keeps crashing. It's really, really annoying. Because my YouTube chat is on it. What does that chip do? I'm pretty sure it's responsible for the negotiation between the 5 volts and the 20 volts. Here we go. Moment of truth. 5 volts or 20? What do you think, chat? 5 volts or 20 volts? Ignacio, welcome, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel, my friend. 20 or 5, chat? Jonathan, welcome. 20 Vs. 20, 15. 5, says Emma. Oh, I like it. I like it. Hopes up for the 20. Low-key 500. Hopefully not. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, this is really good. 19.5. It's perfect. Okay, so it's gone up to our 20 volts. Now what I need to do is put it back in the chassis and test it and see if it's working. I'm so happy that we can get this working. Oh, it'd be amazing. And the fact that I can actually write this one off and call it a donor as well is also hugely beneficial. Because this one, I didn't want to do that. I held on to it for, like I said, over a year. This has been sat on my shelf for over a year. And yeah, it just goes to show it's best to hold on to things. Okay, right, let's put it back in the chassis. This is the original chassis, isn't it? How on earth? So that's the back. I need this one, I believe, is the front for this. No. Yes? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So just make sure as well that all the buttons and stuff are okay before we put back together fully. Oh wait, I was meant to put something back. What was I meant to put back? This. Wait. That's our faulty board. This is our working board. That would have been embarrassing, hey. I've got so many things to like put back here. I don't know where to start, if I'm honest. I think this one goes like 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Like that. Is it like that? Must be like this. No, it's not. It goes the other way. It must go like this. Heatsink first. No, it's not heatsink first. Well, it might be. Those two are the closest. Yeah, it's like that. And then we just pull those through. Careful not to rip them. Cool, there we go. Okay, sweet. Stage 1 complete. Stage 2. Put this in like this, I believe. And I'm going to sort out all the buttons and stuff now. I also need to figure out what way this thing goes, this ribbon connector. So I think it goes like that. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Don't jinx it. True. Sorry, Rose, what did you say about your... did you say that you work every day? I might have missed it because I was in the middle of doing something. It's now one of my latest PC purchases. I think I'll have money. Dropped today recently as retail starting to melt my brain. Yeah, true. True. Did you say check for the orange light quickly, Loki? Should I do that? Should I check for the orange light now? And will that be present without the battery? Need to make sure these buttons are in properly. Yep, okay. I think No, those buttons definitely aren't in. I'd say, Loki, do you think that's like probably the most fiddly part here is making sure that the buttons are aligned? Other than that, this thing's pretty easy to take apart and put back together, isn't it? Hey? Because you can't really see if the buttons are... Oh no, these buttons are aligned. Why can't I squish them then? Maybe it needs to be up. Maybe I need to try and put it in like this. So there's actually like a little gap or something. Wait there. Is that better? There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's so much better. And that there. That goes down more now. That's what I wanted. I need to kind of get a screw in, I think. I think I need to get a screw in the motherboard, hey? So I'm going to do that relatively quickly. Just to secure that down, just here. Just over here. Just to make sure I've got that. And now I can put this down and screw in all of the motherboard screws. Loki, what would you give these in terms of repairability? I'd give them like a solid, like an 8. Hey? You obviously repaired a lot more than me as well, so you've dealt with these on many more occasions. Would you say like an 8 out of 10? Like, they're very good, hey? Maybe even a 9, to be honest. No, probably an 8 because of the ITE chip. The ITE chip being like an issue here, right? I'd say. Because you have to have a donor in order to fix it, unless you have a very expensive program, I'm assuming, you know? So that's a bit of a holdback. I don't know what the other parts are like, you know, like the battery. I don't know if the battery is something that is relatively easy to get your hands on, you know? I'm assuming it might be pretty easy to get like third-party ones, to be fair. Unless it needs to be programmed, because it plugs into the joysticks as well, right? Wait, that's not clipping. Why is it not clipping? There we go. There's a couple of ASUS sponsored sites that have all ports. Oh, nice. White on right? No, it's not. It's white on left. It says on the board. W and a B. No, it says W and B on board. W, B. White and black. So originally it was wrong way around. Yeah, yesterday, Sunday, yeah. That's what we said. We said in the chat, it was whoever put it back together put it the wrong way around. Thermal pasta, let's go. Is this the heatsink from this one? It must be. Does the LCD work? I have no idea. Oh, Loki, what I was going to ask you, if you ever had to replace this connector yet with the USB-C port, has anybody messed that up a lot? Because they look like that looks like quite a painful thing to do, unless you do it with like hot air. I imagine you probably do it with hot air. I said do. I imagine that might be quite like a common repair with these, if it's going to be USB-C port. Because you have to buy this whole connector. I don't know how much that costs. Have to use hot air, double row pins like switch. I see. Okay. And trickier, hey, because it's bigger. So you probably have to go no nozzle, I'm assuming. No nozzle from bottom side. Yeah, sounds like it, yeah. That's how I'd approach it. Just like a normal FPC connector, but just bigger. Alright, that's all that plugged in. I've got the antenna wires as well plugged in nicely. This little bit I don't think is massively needed. ATH pins, gotcha. Yeah, it needs to be higher then. Does the heatsink need polishing? Absolutely not. Let's go with fans. Does that go there? Yeah. Need to plug it in first. Can these go either side? No. I'm going to try and tuck that under. Which way does it go? This way? Nope. This way? Yes. Try and tuck that under. Just there. Oh, I see. So you can't get the fans the wrong way around because it won't sit down properly. Is that right? Oh yeah, look, I see it. It's got the pads for the VRMs. Just here. Nice. God, they kind of thought of everything, hey? I know they should. Don't get me wrong. But these are, yeah, super nice to take apart, put back together. Marv, welcome, buddy. How are you? Okay, so fans attached, all good. I've got the battery cable to put on the battery itself. I'll put in the SSD whilst I'm here, and I've got a little bit more free control. I believe it's going to be this one. Great Dane, welcome. Yeah, good, thank you, mate. Really, really good. That was in response to Marv, by the way. Thank you, mate. Right, let me use the original boards. Yeah, we're pretty much nearly done with this. How crazy is that? It just comes apart so nice, man. You have to give him a props, man. You have to give him props. I don't think it's talked about enough, these, for repairability. You know? What else do... So Asus have laptops as well. What are their laptops like to repair, guys? If anybody has experience working on Asus laptops. What are their laptops like? Anybody know? As easy... Not as easy, because, you know, this is super easy, but... Does anybody have any experience with them? Are they okay? Asus laptops are the worst. Oh. The flows. What's a flow? Oh, they're cheap. Worst experience ever. It's crazy how, like, this can... like, I'm praising this so much, you know? And that can be the case with their laptops. Maybe they've come a long way since their Any new laptops? Anybody worked on any new ASUS laptops? Or I guess Asus and... No, because there's ROG laptops, right? There's Asus ROG monitors as well. Like, what are the... Has anybody tried to repair a ROG monitor? What are those like? Again, are they pretty bad or are they actually okay? Oh no, the directional is stuck. This one. I made sure these ones were okay, but I didn't check the directional after I screwed it down. Wait there. Oh no, Joey. Because I have to take it all apart. Unless I can work some magic by just unscrewing this side. I don't think that's going to happen. I'll try though. I don't think that's going to happen. Can I just get a little bit of a... See, it's bending. Wait there. Have I sorted it? No, something's blocking it. No, it's going to have to come out. Ah, twist it slightly. I can't... Oh, twist the thing. You speak from experience by the sounds of it, Loki. You speak from experience. I need to move. I need to remove a couple of others. I need to remove this one. I say I've got more flex now. Is that it? No. It almost kind of feels like I've got it the wrong way. Have I done it? Oh, I thought I did it. I thought I did it. Ah, oh, so close. I just have to keep twisting it until it sits properly. No. No. I'll have to take it out. I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk bending the board and doing all those bits and bobs. It's just a rookie mistake that I need to not do again. Annoying because I done one side absolutely fine and just ensured that I got that in, and then the other one. So that's something that going forward. So I'm going to teach myself a lesson right now. Every time I reassemble one of these, what I'm going to look for is as soon as I put the board in, I'm going to just make sure that the buttons are seated correctly before I add anything else onto it. That's the plan. I think that sounds pretty sensible, if you ask me. To be fair, I could just leave the speakers in, can't I? Can't I? Heatsink is screwing this down, isn't it? To the plastic. Silly boy. It's not? Well, it's just to the board? It's not to the plastic. Can leave heatsink. Oh, sweet. Okay, fine. I didn't relieve any pressure on there either. Lovely jubbly. Yo. Ads coming in with a tier 2. Thank you very much for the tier 2, Ads. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to try and leave this side in completely. I'll just take this ribbon cable out just in case. Don't need to fully remove. Yeah, I hope not. We'll soon find out. Just relieve that pressure from over there. I think I got it. I think the 2 is meant to go... Am I right thinking the 2 is meant to go at the bottom, low-key? Yeah, that's it. The number 2 is meant to go at the bottom, right? Is that correct? There's a notch. Oh, I've got like a number 2 on mine. It's like a number 2. And if that's at the bottom, assuming we're good. That's it. I should check these buttons as well whilst I'm here. Okay, good. Yeah, I checked them. Once it's all screwed in as well, I'll turn it over and just triple check. Ingark, welcome, how are you? Big thing with these fiddly buttons, yeah. Because the other buttons are just, they're right at the end, right? So they don't really necessarily matter too much. The back buttons I'm talking about. Yo!
Hope you had a good day.
I did, and you've just made my day better. So thank you very much, Ads. I appreciate it. Honestly, the tier 2 is crazy. Thank you very, very much. Tier 2s and tier 3s are extremely rare. So I appreciate that. For anybody who's wondering, it's a more expensive tier sub on Twitch. So I think it's $9.99. Ads, am I right? Thank you very much for the 200 bits as well, my guy. I appreciate you. It's very kind. I'll check as well for the light that we said about. Okay. Loki, do you have a repair shop, or do you just like work from home? Hazy with 100 bits. Hazy, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. From home. Oh, okay, fine. Is that just because of expense? Or do you have a pretty good setup at home and stuff that you're happy with? Guys, you remember I said that Rocket Repairs went into liquidation? Do you remember I told you that? Yesterday I visited them. Before I had my headache, I went in the morning to go and pay them a visit. And they've got a new business. So I'm rooting for them as much as possible. I'll probably refer them some work once they've got some other bits set up and everything. But they'll do laptops and console repairs and whatnot, because I don't take repairs on myself, right? So I said I'm just going to refer it to them, because I get so many messages asking for repairs in the UK. So many. Berry, Beth, how are you? Welcome. Am I the only non-electronics person here? Don't understand but love watching Joe. No, there's loads of people, including myself, man. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. Right, so that should all be that. Let's just see if I get the orange. Let me just check the buttons. All good, all good, all good. They're on the thingy anyway, aren't they? All good. Let me just see. Ready? Do we get the light? Without the battery plugged in, by the way. Yeah, we get the light. So Loki, what's your thoughts on this? Do you think it's going to work? I mean, that looks healthy to me. That looks healthy. Based on what you're seeing. Same boat, we're not take a person to understand the content. Honestly, I'd seriously say there's probably, I'd probably say it's like 60% of people don't really necessarily understand the full ins and outs of electronic work. If I had to put a percentage on it, that just sit and watch the videos. Honestly, I'd say it's that high. One in the chat if you're just here for the vibes. Yes, remember the light sensor, of course, yeah. I didn't put tape on this one, so I've just got a light sensor here, but I know that it won't work, obviously. Whoa!
What do you play games on?
PC Master Race. Used to be an Xbox boy. I was this is my games journey. PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, PC. That was my journey. I skipped PS3, unfortunately, because Xbox 360 was elite, in my opinion. If you were there for the Xbox 360 Modern Warfare days, you've lived through everything. I'm telling you that now. No N64, no. No N64. Unfortunately, I wasn't privileged enough to have those that early on. I started my gaming journey around about 8 or 9 when the PS1 first came out. I was 8 or 9, and I remember my favorite games on the PS1: Tarzan and Lego Racers. Chat, anybody play Lego Racers on PS1? Please. They used to be my favorite game. I used to collect the little bricks, and it would give you different powers. Lego Racers, man. What a game. Underrated. I don't hear people talk about it enough. What do you mean? Kin, am I right? Yes or no? I think you're laughing because I'm right. Are we nearly done? I think we're nearly done. I used to run an indie game shop late 90s. We had ex-army tech guy as our Joey. Really, Mookie? That's so interesting. I'm still yet to build like my ultimate PC, you know. I want to build a ridiculous PC on stream, man. Any sponsors, if you're out there listening to this right now? Are you streaming on Kick anymore? I'm not streaming on Kick anymore. I found it a bit too much balancing the... trying to balance like the chat between 3 platforms, and it wasn't working out too much on Kick. I had some like tremendous support over there because the ratio for creators for payment is crazy. It's 95%. It's absolutely incredible. Nothing on them. I just think that the way that you get discovered on Kick, and there were so many bots. I spent majority of my streams banning the bots in the chat, but there was also nobody in the Kick chat other than a few people. So it just wasn't really worth the time to stream on there. I might go back to it one day. I don't know, but for now, in terms of like being found and stuff, I do think it's primarily a gaming sort of platform as well. Twitch, there's definitely a lot more diversity in terms of what you can do on Twitch. Same as YouTube, obviously. Okay, I think that's good. Where does this go, Loki? Does it go there? It does, doesn't it? It goes there. Does it go there? On the heatsink? Yeah, cool. Okay, pause the music before we move on to the other one. Right. Guess what I got after this, chat? Another ROG Ally. Okay. So, stick around because that one's a backlight issue. I'm really hoping I can use the stuff from that to fix that one as well. Didn't you go through the Wii Sports phase? I played bowling on Wii Sports and that was pretty much it. We go whole hog here, chat, right? What do I mean by whole hog? The back on. Wait, which is the one that... This one doesn't have a label. The other one did, so this is definitely the one that goes here, isn't it? All right. Oh my gosh. Wait, where's the other big ones, hey? There. Do I not have any more big screws? I thought I definitely had at least 3. Oh, they're here. Are these ones long ones as well? Yo, Doodler. Doodler Gaming, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wait, are these long ones as well, Loki, before I get too happy with this? Are they all long ones? Are they all the same? Because that seemed like it stuck out very far. Doodler, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate you. They are? They're all the same size? Okay. It's screwing into the battery as well. That makes me feel better. All right. Okay. Here we go. Moment of truth for this ROG Ally. Have we made a profit? Let's find out. Nerve-wracking. This is always the part that I hate. But I also love. Depending on the situation. You have to plug it in. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bit of kit, like condition-wise as well. I can't wait to play Megabonk on this. How good is Megabonk on this, chat? Has anybody played Megabonk on this? All right. All the buttons seem A-OK. Prediction. Have we done a prediction already? Will it boot? 98% said yes. If it doesn't boot, that is going to be the biggest upset of the series. 3, 2, 1. Plug it in the USB-C. Boom. Okay. What do we get? We get 19. This should go up to 500. and then 2.3 or something, 1.5. Okay, so that tells me, ooh. Oh no. The only thing I can think of is if the battery is full. Okay, let me try. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it doesn't work. Give it time. Yeah, you guys got like absolutely rinsed of points. Yeah, RIP to everybody who said 98% of people in Twitch, by the way, said yes. Did you plug in the power? Yeah, because look, when I push the power connector, watch what happens. Look, it bumps up to 300 milliamps, but then does nothing. And then jumps to 0, and then back up to 250. This should go up to 500, which it did originally. Is it just empty? Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. I wonder if it's just empty. Before we dish out the points, I wonder if it is just empty. It's not charging though. Well, 250 milliamps is something. 250 milliamps is doing something. Maybe it's flat. Maybe we actually need to give the battery a little bit of juice, a voltage injection. Maybe it's in like the BMS has shut it off completely. Yeah, it's a very good point, Steve. Very weird that it went up to 500 and then back down to 250 if it was flat. You're right. Hype train level 1, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And when I push the power button, it only goes up to 300 milliamps and then drops down to 0, right? 250, then 0. It's almost like it tries to power on again and fails. All right, let's take it apart and see what is going on. It'd be interesting to see what's going on with this, eh? I wonder if it's the solder around the IC. But I mean, where I'm a bit like, oh, I don't know if it is that, is because of the fact that we get 20 volts, right? And if the soldering was bad around the IC, I would assume that we wouldn't get the 20 at all, and that's when I would have investigated that. But maybe there's a lot of connections on that IC, so maybe there is a little bit of solder that wasn't on correctly, you know? Perhaps. Right. Basic checks first, right? Battery plugged in. SSD card plugged in. Battery plugged in here. Power button got something around it. I don't know if that's going to be enough to whatever that is. $1.5, so that's weird. 0.3. So it goes up to the 1.5, then drops down to the 0.3. Why does it go up to the 1.5? Let's see what the voltage is in the battery, just out of interest. I think it's 7. COM port 7. No. Oh, yeah, it is. Nice. Got it first time. Yeah, it does. Yeah, 1.6. No, so when we looked at the other one, AU, it went to 2.5 was boot. No, sorry. It went to 2.5 battery charging state, 3.1 for boot and turning on. So 2.5 minimum is what we should see. So the fact we get 1.5 is what's concerning me. Let me just measure it on battery. I don't know what's what, to be fair, because there's a red there. 3 volts here. No charge. So we get 3 volts. Wait, what's the capacity of this battery? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what the capacity of this battery is? 3 volts seems kind of low, I think. Starting with the simple stuff first, 3.03. I wonder if BMS is just acting up and I just need to give this a little bit of hoopla. I think I need to give it a little bit of hoopla. Left wire is a plus. Oh, 16 volts. Wait, where have I got 3 from then? I probed the red wire. 3 volts. So wait, what was that? The blue one was 16. 17 volts. So what's the red one on here? Because on the red one I get 3. Obviously that's negative. The brown one is probably ground as well. That 3 is the red one. Orange is 3.2. Yellow is 3.2. That's not populated. And then the green and the blue are 17. 17. BMS SMC. So 3 volts there, is that okay? So 17 volts, low-key, what do we think? 17 okay? What is it? 20 volts is full. 17 good. Should I try a different battery? Oh, 17.4 full. So I'd go ahead and assume that it's actually okay then. Hear me out. Disconnect the boards. Try again. If that doesn't work, I say thermal cam. Oh, wait, I don't have one connected. I don't have one of the ribbon cables connected, but would that stop it from booting, though? Would that stop it from booting? It's one of the joystick ones. It's the RGB one. Yeah, it's LED, so it shouldn't do anything, right? Okay, so should I take out... What should I take out here? Should I remove the boards first and then try again? So should I try and remove both of the boards? Take the left fan off. It's very specific left fan, hey? Power management IC. Oh, is there? Oh, wait. What? Not the one we're thinking of. A different one. I thought that was the power management IC. What we've just taken out. No. The ICE chip. ITE. Where's the power management IC over here then? Is it this one? Are you saying this one here? One of these? They look like FETs, hey? This one. Yeah, because now we get the 20. We just don't... I mean, it just... Oh, you guys can't see. Sorry. Here, this one. The 1285A. The one of the... This one then, yeah? Generates your 5 volts and your 3 volts. Okay. Thermal count is with battery or no? With battery. Okay. I should just measure for voltage around it, no, in standby, hey? That'd be the safer thing to do, no? Is it going to power on? No, thank God. Is the button in? Yeah. Light sensor? Yeah, we'll cover it. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, wait, that chip is hot. That chip without any power is drawing 15 milliamps, and that's that IC. Low key. That's drawing 30. That's 30 degrees. 30 is fine. Oh, okay, fine. Just in standby. So what does it operate at? Is it like the BQIC? Yeah, it's the only chip on the board at the moment that's showing any signs of heat. $30 is fine. I'll turn it on. Nothing. But now it's not booting. Light sensor. I guarantee it is. Where's my tape? I actually need my tape. Yeah, it's not dark enough. Yeah. God, suspense is killing me, eh? Right, try again. Nothing. Wait, let me unplug. Plug back in. Wait, what? 1.3? That chip not doing anything. 1.3? Stabilizing at 1.3? Not dropping down? Okay, well that's a good sign. 1.2? Wait, is it dropping? The light's on. Let me try and power it on. What? Nothing on the screen. It's just trickling. Can you see it trickling down? It might be because the these two things aren't plugged in. That's why we're seeing the one amp. Yeah, no heat at all. I'm so confused. Shall I measure in standby and see if I get the voltages around this chip, Loki? Yeah, measure for 5 volts. Yeah. Because can I do that in standby? I'm sure I can. If I get 20 volts, I'm assuming I'm going to get that in standby. Maybe not. It might require turn on, but 0.1. I get 1 volt here. Well, I had 1 volt here. There we go, 20 volts. So I get 20 volts negotiate. So I get 20 volts here, right? Can you see that? There's my 20. Bormu, thank you very much. The tier 1 for
Hello,
12 months.
Bello.
Hello, how are you? Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you. 0 there. 2 there. 3.3. I get my 8 volt and I get 3.3. Where's my 5? 10. Additive atom.
Thanks for inspiring others to repair.
Thank you.
I fixed my iPhone 14 Pro Max with a new old screen and proximity sensor
Let's
yesterday
go.
on my channel.
Well done, mate. Thank you very much for the 6 months at tier 1. Mate, you've subscribed for 6 months in advance. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Bringing us up to 415 total Twitch subscribers. Thank you, guys. So we got 5 here. So 5 here. Travels down here, right? Wait, what? Oh, no, it doesn't travel here. So we get 5 here on this cap, and that's going to be ground. So our 5 is here. Where's the 5 here? Oh, the 5's there. So I get 5. I do get my 5. So I get my 5. I get 3.3. I've got all my rails. Wait, this is a 5 as well? No, wait, this is like weird. 4.7. But if I hold it? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. 0.8. I'm assuming that's a good rail. That's going to be like CPU or something, right? APU. Yeah, 4.7 there. Wait, I get 0.7 here now. Can you see something's not right? How come I get 0.7 here? I was getting 5. So why am I now getting 0.7? Look. Zero point 0.7, 0.7. 0.7, so I've lost my 5. Why have I lost my 5? Replugged it back in. Ground. 5. I'm just going to hold it. I'm kind of leaning towards bad battery. Five there. 3.3. 8. 3.3. 3.3. Where's my 0.8 gone? I had that here. Five. 10. 10. 5. 3.3. 3.3. So I've got. I'm assuming I've got my. I'm assuming I've got all my voltages there. Hey. You're having a short somewhere. Plug the battery. Shall I go thermal cam again? $1.5. And it's just dropping. Look, can you see how I'm just losing? So what it's doing, right? The behavior of this is it's going up to 1.5, and where it should turn on to 2.5. No, sorry. 1.5 is not normal. It should go 500, then 2.5, then on. The Lord Bo says pretty much the exact symptoms I had on a loose solder joint on the power management IC. Are you talking about the ITE chip, Lord Bo? Because I have replaced the ITE chip. So maybe I just check over my soldering. Maybe that's the first thing we do. Are you talking about that, or are you talking about the power management IC that we've just looked at underneath this coil? Because I've not touched that. And we've got all of our voltages there as well. I just want to make sure all ribbon cables are plugged in as well. Normal, from what I can tell. Strange. Paid chat, by the way. Paid chat, not working. Those 2%, whoever that was. I want to try it without these connected now. Let me just plug the screen back in. This is without anything else connected. I'll also try the other battery as well, because why not at this point, right? This is the battery from this one. So now I've not got the analog sticks plugged in. I'm just going to see. So 500, there we go. That's what's meant to happen. That's not meant to happen. It's meant to go up to 2.5. I'm just going to try the battery. Because why not? Here we go. $500. Does it go 1 point? Ah, here we go. That's going to work. It's a dead battery. I don't believe it. Guarantee it turns on. Or does it? Wait there. Oh! No, it doesn't. It's not the battery. Okay. Let me see if I get anything when I'm turning it on with this battery. Nothing. Nothing. ITE chip getting a little bit warm by the looks of it. CPU not warm at all. It's dropping to 0. Yeah, there's a short somewhere, isn't there? It's going into like protection mode. It's going into protection mode. Is it what I done on the ITE? Is it what I done on the ITE? Maybe we just have a case of some bad soldering. No, the other battery is quote unquote fine because it turned the console on before, so it's not that. So both one of the batteries works. I know that for sure. Yo, Damo, how are you? Points time. Yeah, that's what I said, Bodge. Dish them out, mate. Yeah, dish them out. It didn't boot. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, mate. This is the beauty of the game. This is the beauty of the game. It's not turning on. There's no point of trying to hook it up to an external monitor, guys. It's not turning on. For sure. It's not booting. Our issue isn't display. This has been sat on my shelf for over a year. So like I said, there could still be absolutely anything wrong with this. Check the LCD. For what, Melanie? For what reason? Now, I believe it's on pin 1 correctly. DMs. It's not a flat battery, Kashi, mate, because the battery we use is not flat to test. Glor, thank you very much for the Prime subscription. I appreciate that. Thank you. We have 5.3, check 1.8, plug in, measure pin 1 on BIOS chip. We had 0.8, but that might not have been what it's meant to be. Pin 1 is here, and Loki saying that pin 1 is 1.8 volt. It seems quite, whatever it is, it seems quite late in the boot stage where it's failing. Where is our 1.8? Guys, wasn't as simple as what we thought, hey? Hopefully in standby I can get this. 1.8 is fine. Do we have any lower? So we have 5, 3, 10, 20, 1.8. Even if there's no boot media, graphics, it will go to BIOS. M92. Can't be a bad BIOS at this stage, can it? It could be. 1.8 get good. Give me a few. Yep, yep, yep. Could be. Oh, Loki says not a bad BIOS. Yeah, it kind of feels too late in the process for it to be a bad BIOS, right? It shouldn't do anything. It should probably just sit. I imagine it will. Loki, correct me if I'm wrong. It would probably end up sitting at like the 15 milliamps it starts with and wouldn't progress any further. Still at early stage. Let me have a look at my soldering whilst you're checking your stuff, Loki. Just to make sure. Let's get 3D view. This is the mode that I've been using recently to actually check the proper quality of my soldering, to be fair. Where's that wire? That's there. I can go a bit closer. There we go. That side is soldered. That side is soldered. That side is soldered. And that side is soldered. I'm happy with the soldering on this IC. I'm happy with that. Is there any measurements that you want me to take, Loki, on this IC? Looks like resistor is pushed over on that first view. This was the first view here. Oh yeah, I see that. Is that connected? I don't think that's connected. What a great spot, by the way, if this ends up being what it is. You see that resistor there? I don't know if it's connected or not. Loki, what do we think of that resistor? I don't think that's soldered correctly, no. No, it's not fine. I was able to push it. What a spot, man. If that ends up fixing this, Lord the glove. Loki, do you have any idea what that resistor is responsible for? What a spot. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's raised one end, yeah, for sure. It might not have had a proper connection. Let's flow it back down. Do not lose that resistor, Joey. Do not lose that resistor. The solder's not even really like going molten. Can you see it wasn't like connected to the pad though? Can you see that pad just looks bare?
Hey Joey, how are you doing?
Oh, good. Thank you. Save our stuff. 31 months in a row. You're absolutely a legend. How are you today? Thank you very much. I've missed you recently, mate. You okay? Maybe. Yeah, it could be, hey? I mean, to me, that would kind of make sense. All right, let's measure what I get on it now. Can you confirm in diode mode here, if you have a board available, Loki, what you get? Diode mode, I get... Oh, well, that side. Good start. And this side? 0.52. Yo, Red! I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm doing great. I hope you're doing okay. It was very kind. Prime for 4 months. Legendary. Thank you. Let's see what happens now if I just plug the battery in. Do I still get that weird voltage? Zero 0.6. Yeah, my board was hot, so I think it's probably working around about the same. Let's have a look. 0.2, 0.5. Oh, do I need to give that power or is that the same? That looks like it's the same. Normal. It looks normal, does it? So you're saying that I have to try the boot? Okay. I'm only used to seeing that 2.5, so I'm kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm used to seeing that. I'm used to seeing the 2.5 because that's what I had on the other battery, but I'm assuming that's just because the battery was depleted or just didn't have much charge, you know? Should I tap one screw in? Just to be safe. Go with 2. Fine for near full, okay. And then does it deplete as well? Does it go down or does it just stay there? Right, here we go. Battery should turn itself off as confirmed by Loki as well if we do get like a bit of overheating. Closer to full it depletes, gotcha. Oh, that's not good. There's a cable stuck under there. Okay, was that resistor our issue? If so, I mean, who was it who said about the resistor? It's such an incredible spot because I didn't even see it. I think I was too laser focused on the actual IC, you know? That's why I didn't see it. It's a great spot. Let's see what happens. Do we get that boot sequence? Go. 500, 1.3, 1.4. Okay, let's see if it turns on. So we're looking for, I think, around about a 2.5, I think. Or maybe even a 3.1 or so. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. The orange light's gone off and it's just gone to 0. Look. So same thing. Same thing. And now it's back on. The light. You seen that, Loki? I'm happy with the soldering. Like I said, I'm happy with the soldering. Weird depletion. Yeah, can you see how it's going down? What's causing that to deplete? It's going to be some sort of, I want to say like a FET, you know. Or is that like a MOSFET or something? Try with tweezers on pin 1, 2 without the FPC. What, without the small one? Without this one? Okay. What would that write out? Is that the, what FPC is that? That's just for the buttons though, isn't it? Am I right in thinking that's just for the buttons? Because it is doing something though, low key, when I push that button, because the orange light goes off and we see a rise in the amps. Let me get this in. But you're thinking what, there might be a short there, perhaps, is the reasoning behind it. Right, there we go. I think it bumped up. Did that jump up then? Yeah, it did, right? There we go. Yeah, and it's gone to 0. See that? Did you see it go 0, Loki? So I don't think that's the issue. The EC is experiencing a short somewhere, which is why it's going to 0. Yeah, when it's trying to bring the power rails up for it to turn on, that's when it's not liking it, is it? How weird, hey? I think I did I do some bits over here with this one? Did I do some bits over here? Check cores for shorts, but we don't have it. We removed the battery. We haven't got any of our we've got all of our voltages though, no? What about this chip, this weird one that you was talking about where it goes to the 5? Should I check that and see if that is doing its job here? This one? Is it meant to look like that? Yes, okay, fine. I can't remember what I've done with this. Honestly, it was that long ago. Like I said, it's been on my shelf for about a year. Yeah, bad MOSFET. That's kind of what it sounds like, right? And the symptoms kind of showing that. I get 4 ohms on the coils next to the next to the CPU, but that's probably just going to be low impedance, right? Do we agree that's going to be low impedance? Fine. Okay. I'll check over. Let me put a wide one on so you can see where I'm at on the board. So I'm over to the left side now where we've got a bunch of cores, right? I'm going to check here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. 478 on this coil. 478. Yeah, 478 there. 25 there. Low impedance because next to wait, that's quite low. It's not really next to anything either. Fine, that's fine. Is it meant to be 25? Okay. $300. That was weird. That was weird up here. Open line. Check the cap right above that 25 coil. This one. Open line. Ground that side. Open line. Open line. Oh, wait, is that the low impedance? 25, yeah. Okay. Should I take it out and plug in the battery, do it the other side, and see if I get a heat spot on the other side? Because we're only looking at one side, weren't we, with the heat cam. See what I'm saying? Because we don't see any shorts on this side, do we? Andy, thank you very much for the £6, mate. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Straight to the PayPal. No message either. Thank you. I get Learn Peanuts up here, by the way. I get 32 ohms. Low key. Up here. $32 ohms. That seems a bit strange, no? Into this little IC. Bad MOSFET, making sense. Would power down thermal camera measure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. AU. That seems quite low, 32. 32 is fine, apparently. They're all red herrings. Let me just do a couple more measurements around here on this side of the board because we've got so many chips. Just doing a little bit of prodding. Mainly going into the ICs is what I'm looking for here. What do we get on here? That's negative. No. 227 on this cap. Yeah, 227 here. It could be something like a weird cap reading, by the way, because of the symptoms that we're getting. Because if it was just like a hold straight up no power, we wouldn't get any voltage, right? Yo, T-Chow coming in with the prime. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. That 227, I get 0.4. Well, that's not a massive difference, is it? So what, you get 400 ohms? You get 400 ohms on this in this specific area. What do you get in diode mode? I get 0.08 in diode mode here. 0.08. $137. Oh no, wait, 0.8 do I get? I get 0.08 and you get 0.137, yeah? That's a bit of a difference. That's a bit of a difference. That's a bit of a difference. Can't really argue that my board's hot either because it's been a long time since I worked on it. Let me see what it goes to. Okay, mate. Should I see what voltage I get there? Yeah, I'll see if I get any standby voltage there. I get no standby voltage here. I get no standby voltage. I can try and power on if you want. Try to power on and see what you get there. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1.1. And now I'm going to hold, and we can see it. We can see it shut off. Look. Nah, see that's so late, isn't it? Do you not think? It's so late. Like, why does it hang? It's hanging. Why is it hanging? Because it's trying to power on. It's just not getting something. But what isn't it getting? I feel like we're probably smarter here, poking around with voltage to see what line isn't enabling. You know, that's where I'm at, because there is a certain line here that is not enabling. Let me save this recording, man, because it's been an hour. Check the pins I said on the EC area. Where's the EC, mate? What's the EC chip? Failing some sort of check. It is, isn't it? EC chip. Okay. Oh yeah, EC chip. Measure these 4 chips when trying to turn on. That's where. Oh, I see on the back. On the back where the IT is. GG. GG. Backside of the board on the metal square. Yeah. Where it's literally where the IT chip is. I can do the thingy check here as well, can't I? Yo. Wait, is it? Hell's Hobbit, thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate you. You absolute legend. Thank you. Oh wait, no, it's not where the IT is. Is this the IT? This is the IT. It's a different place. Is there two? There's 2 ITs. Wrong side of the board. GG. I think there was another IT. Where's that? I see an intersil. Wait, where even are you? Where is that? EC chip area. There's an ITE chip. Is that BGA? I can't even see like a bank of transistors anywhere. If I've got it up normal way. Oh, it's under here, that's why. GG. Should I lift this up? Or should I keep it there? Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. Lift it up. Is it just, can I just pull up on it? I didn't know there's an IT chip here as well. Oh, yeah. This is the EC. What does EC stand for again, guys? Extracurriculum. Embedded controller. Embedded controller. I see. Alright, so there's a couple of legs where I need to measure. Down here. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's this way. So with power on, or are you just saying the 0 spots I'm having? Power on? Oh, GG, how am I meant to do that? Because it's on the back of the board. Remove the power button from the chassis. Gotcha. It's stuck down though, isn't it? It's glued down. Oh, it's only lightly glued down. Same screws for that as well. Wow, they were so like modular with their screws. It's really nice to see. Two seconds, guys. 2 secondos, my friends. Okay, power button has in fact been put on. Now I need to put battery on as well, or can I get the voltages without putting battery on? Low key. Here too. Okay. Battery. Okay. I'll go thermal cam in a minute as well. Okay, battery plugged in. Measuring around ITE here. So the places that I need to measure. I'm not going to look at your recent messages now. I'm going to focus on the chips. So I'm just quickly going to power it on. We're in DC voltage. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure bang, 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 like that. And I think bang, just to double check. Right, here we go, 3, 2, 1. I guess I should probably plug the USB-C cable in as well here, just in case. There's that 500. 1, okay. How on earth does this button work, okay? Wait. Why does the button not work? Oh, it's on. There we go. Right, here we go. 2.1. 3.2. 0. But I reckon it's turned off. Yeah, it has. Okay, so top one. So I had 2.1 here. 3.3. Okay. On again. Nope, not on again. Now it's on. 0.12. 0.12. I have 0.12 on both of these legs. Oh, you said measure one more place as well, didn't you? Where was that? Here. Down here. I get 0.2 here. Wait, I get 0.2 there. In standby. Oh, wait. 3.3? Wait, is it on? Is it on? I get 3.3? 2.6? What? Nothing? Is it just turned off? No, it's still on. 2.5? 2.7? There's some weird stuff going on, by the way. I get 2.8, 2.5, 0.12. What do I get here? I get 1.7 here, Loki. I'll try it on it again after I've booted. Zero 0.2. 1.8. I get 1.8 here. 2.1. 3.3. 3.3. So I get 3.3 here and here, which I'm assuming is meant to be normal. Here, nothing. This is still 3.3. This is 3.2. 3.3. 3.2. And here, nothing. Try and power on again. Nothing. Let me try and hold it down. Wait there. There we go. It's on. Right. It's on, technically. 0.12. 0.12. 1.7, 1.8. So I get 1.8 here when the device is on, which it is no, it's not now, but it was. I get 1.2 here and here. Those 1.2 aren't good. Okay. Okay. What line is that? Because I'll do it again just to make sure, right? And I'll hold it and we'll see what happens. There we go. It's on. I'm going to hold it here. Yeah, there we go. 0.12 and it's off. The memory voltage isn't working. You're telling me we could have bad RAM on this? You think potentially RAM? Yeah, 0.12. And then off. Fader, welcome. Zern, welcome. How are you, buddy? Top 0.12 is RAM, power good. Bottom one is 1.1. Both are related. Wait, bottom is 1.1 volt. It is 1.1 volt on the bottom, isn't it? So on. 0.12. Oh, 0.12. 0.12. So wait, could it just be this transistor? Oh, it should be 3.3 for the power good. So this one up here should be 3.3. So do we think it could just be the transistor? So I should be getting 3.3 here, and what do we get? $0.12. That's reporting to the EC, not actually handling the voltages. Okay, so what you're saying is potentially this chip could be bad. Core voltage is not present sometime before that, so memory voltage in the boot sequence is bad. Memory is usually one of the last things to get. No. Oh, okay, fine. So not this chip. Something else. I thought it would just be ITE, lovely jubbly, bing bang boo, bish bash bosh. Do you know what I mean? I thought that's where we'd be. So common for that to be RAM, says Steve. Trying to find where it's generated. Okay. Yeah, where's the starting point for that? Where's the starting point for that? I'm going to turn this on and see if I get any heat spots on the back whilst you're doing that. I'm going to see if I get any heat spots on the back, because I wasn't able to check that earlier. What do we think? Here we go. Heat spots on the back. Right, she's on. She's off. AP, you got warm. So did this area. So did our little ITE over here. Let's try that again. Yeah, the ITE chip is getting warm, but not warm. Warm. 32, we're pulling on the ITE. 32 is what we're putting on the ITE. Let me check the back of the APU again. 28. Turning on now. 28.5, 29, 29. No, and off. 1.1 is generated by the APU. Don't tell me this, mate. Don't tell me this. What are the chances, though, logically, that the 5 volt to 20 volt can go, and we replace that chip, but then the APU is affected? Like, what is the chances of that happening? I mean, it would be very slim, right? Diode readings around the RAM. Should I take that sticky stuff off then? Should I take this sticky stuff off? Is that what you're saying? Yeah? Okay. Hey, caramba. That's where I see a hole in the RAM. Any specific caps? We know 1.1 is generated properly, so it'd be something else bringing it down. Outer corners. So these ones. Outside chips, these ones. Here. Top half here. I have 3.2 there. 0.08 here. Hardly anything there. Is that ground though? That's ground. It's like going between 0.8 and 0.01. Sorry, it's going between 0.08 and 0.01 on that one. Let me check this side. What do we have here? Exactly the same. Same. Ah, 0.32. 0.32 there. 0.32 there. 0.32 there. 0.32 there. Hold on, that doesn't look right in the middle line. The middle. 0.08 is what I get in diode mode, just to confirm. Is it just me or most stuff sold on eBay, self spare or repair on eBay listed as a broken charging port? Because they deliberately broken the port. No, people would. But I don't know, Ash. Don't know. Yo!
You are doing a wonderful job.
Thank you very much, Forgot. How are you today? Yeah, this one's a stressful one. Thank you, mate. I appreciate you. Thank you. 0.08. I'm getting 0.3. Oh, in diode mode? In the middle line. Let me check the other board that I've got. Because we know that this is a bad APU, right? So if this is a bad APU, RAM should technically be okay. Let's see if that is the issue, hey? And of course it's different RAM. Oh, to be fair, mate, I get 0.07 here. On the middle. On this one. Up one. Oh, I was measuring this one. On the other board as well. I get 0.04 here. Maybe because different RAM? What RAM do you have on yours? Yeah, I get 0.07 here, and on the other one, I get 0.08. Samsung? Yeah, I don't have Samsung. I've got... what is that? Wait, is that Samsung? That might be Samsung. I think that is Samsung, right? Yeah. How come it doesn't say Samsung on it? Strange. This board does not have Samsung. This has Micron. GG. So it could just be a different reading. Couldn't it? So both those caps you were measuring, I have 0.3. You have 0.3 on both of those caps, but on both of my boards here, I don't have that. These boards are both the same. Ultimately, they are still both faulty. So here, look. 0.08. Come on. Yeah, 0.01 this is reading. This is reading 0.01 on this RAM rail. In diode mode. What's your what do you get on the first one, Loki? So I get 0.3. So wait. You get, so what I get here, 0.3, is what I should get on all of them? Is that what you're saying? So I should get 0.3 here. And you should get 0.3 on every single cap. Is that what you're saying? 0.3 on bottom. Yeah. So do I. And then what do you have above that? 0.08 is what I have. And then above that is where I have the crazy 0.01. I have 0.3. I have 0.3 on the bottom as well. So were we just looking in the wrong place? Currently watching on a PS5, I repaired after being inspired from you. Lovely jubbly. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad to help. Loki says, okay, hold on. Something's weird. I've got from bottom 0.3, 0.2, 0.3. And I get 0.3, which is what you get. You then get 0.2. I get 0.08. And then you get 0.3, and I get 0.01. Oh. Check APU for hotspot. There wasn't. Oh, wait. I didn't check this side. Because it was in the chassis, right? And it had the heatsink. Let's see. I swear, if this is APU as well, oh, man. I've got two nice donor boards, but Well, that would suck. I hate writing things off as APU, man. It's so annoying. Okay. APU. 3, 2, 1. I don't want a hotspot here. No hotspot. But we've got a couple of chips getting hot over here. This inductor's getting hot. And this chip. Do those get hot for you? In standby, by the way. Why is that inductor taking so much heat? Why is that inductor taking so much heat? Is it the inductor? I'm sure it is because I was touching it with the plastic. Yeah, that inductor's hot. So, that is a heat spot if I've ever seen one, by the way. That is a heat spot if I've ever seen one. No? Why is that one area of the chip hot? Yeah, it's the interseal. But why is one area of it hot? Shouldn't be like that, no? And a coil getting warm. Yeah, let's swap it. Let's swap it. Why is the coil getting warm? Wait, what symptoms did I get on here? Did I get a no power or did I... Oh, I took the chip off of this, so I'm not going to be able to see. Can try swapping it with battery. Is charging. So the interseal is responsible for the battery. Could be bringing down some sort of other rail though, right? Could be bringing down some sort of other rail. No? Doesn't have to be the battery. What's the time? Lauder glove. Yo, this does not want to come out of the connector. Shall I try swapping that? Where is it? Interseal. Yeah. Yeah, let's try swapping that. I just don't understand why we've got such a heat spot here. And on this. Because if there's a 1.1 on it, that would be super interesting, though. Not seeing 1.1. Okay. Might explain our issue, though. With the battery. Be annoying because if this could turn on without a battery, we could bypass this, eh? I'm just worried that we had the Oh, the scene. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. It's because I've got Loki on chat. I've just taken it off and just putting this one on now. Needs to go up a little bit. Add a little bit of flux. Now I'm just going to put that chip there so I don't lose it, because it might not be faulty, hey? Okay. Double check, make sure we're good. A little bit of a big ball on the right, doesn't matter. Cool. 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 All right, what should we go with? Should I put the should I put the battery on and power on and see if we get that heat spot still, or would you rather me just plug it in and see if it works? What do we think, chat? Battery on, check. Check for the heat spot, Loki. I'm going to have to wait for it to cool down a bit. I think it'll build more suspense, right? Personally, I think it's a red herring. It'll be an interesting one, that's for sure. I just realised I wasn't recording, so I'm going to have to download the VOD. GG. I might as well stop recording now then, if I need to download the VOD. Okay. Okay, so we get the 0.6, which is what we should have because of the battery. And now I just need to turn on the thermal cam and see if I get the heat spot there first, because I had the heat spot in standby, didn't I? Do I have the heat spot now? I do. I do have the heat spot. It's a red herring. It's a red herring. Yeah, this heat spot is here for whatever reason. That is apparently meant to be there. APU is not warm. However, I haven't pushed the power on button yet. So, yeah, that heat spot there is a red herring. Oh, man, that's so annoying. And that coil as well. That's so annoying. Right, let's check the APU then and see if this is a write-off. Ready? Here we go. Please don't be. I can't get it to turn on. Wait there. Oh, I shorted something out with the power button. Oh, now I think I fried it. Now it's dead. Because of the power. The power button's metal. The power button's metal and it like attracted to here, man. Let me just reset it, make sure. I really hope that that's not the case. Okay, let's try again. We fried it. I fried it. Well, if it wasn't broken now, if it wasn't broken before, it's broken now. Oh man, that was the main voltage rail as well. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure that's 12 volts or 20 volts, right? It was right up here. Yeah, look at that. That cap. It was on that cap. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. We're just creating more issues here, hey? Yeah, look at that. Let's see if we have a short. Yeah, me too. Okay, fine. Well, it should be an easy replacement. It should be an easy replacement. Let's just hope it's that, by the way. Wait, is that ground? This is ground, right? And that's the rail. Okay, fine. Yeah, visibly cooked. Exactly. Yeah. It's just going to be that. I don't know what it shorted out on. I don't know what point's bridged. I think it was the... You see the two caps that are below it? I think it was those. And I think they're ground at the top. So the battery connect, the power button bridged those out. I'm pretty sure that's what it was anyway. Tweezers are hot. Okay, cool. Fine. Well, hopefully that's okay. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's going to matter. But, you know, we fixed our mistake. I hope so anyway. Frankie just raided you on Twitch. Frankie, hello. Thank you so much. Where are my alerts? Welcome, by the way. Hello, Frankie. Sorry. I'm so sorry. The alert didn't pop off. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? If you have just joined and you're new here, Party of 79, much appreciated. We have a faulty ROG ally, and we've come across several red herrings. Things that we thought have been the issue and the fault, but they're not. And then I just bridged the 20 volt power rail with ground and created another problem, but I think I've just fixed that. We're about to see. Let's see, is that power rail shorted or not? No. Okay, good. Right. So that's ground, isn't it? Yes, and that's not. So this should be... Imagine if that's fixed it. Maybe all it needed was a little something to get it going. You see what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, fine. I thought that was the donor board for a second. Let's just grab that. Plug in the battery. Yeah, jump started, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I've got to be careful with that with the button. I've got to be really careful with that button now. What's the time? I can't believe the time. Where is time gone? Frankie's viewers, welcome. Frankie, what do you do? Do you game or do you do any electronic stuff or plug that in? There we go. Right, do not. How am I going to stop this? I'm gonna fold it over like that. No, I'm not. I'm just going to be careful with it. I'm going to hold it up here and just be super careful. Okay, here we go. All right. What was I looking for? I was looking for an issue around the APU, right? That's where we were looking. Fact or fiction, chat? That's where I was. Okay. Let's see. We're back up to 500. Good. This is the APU, and we're going to see if we can find any hotspots. Power on. We get a 41 at the bottom. See that? 41. And now it's off. Okay. So 41 and off. And what is it? Idle. 36, 35. Trying again. See at the bottom how it's heating up? Just pulled off the thing. Can you see at the bottom? Down there? Here? And then off, and it cools down. And that's not happening anywhere else, is it? Please, man. Another APU. Really? Really, another APU? 2 for 2 on the APU? That's not reflection. I can't see what you're seeing. Let me zoom in. I can't zoom in anymore. It's not reflection. Stay there. It's not reflection because when we I'm taking some of the stick out. It's not reflection. If it was reflection, it wouldn't zoom to that point. So let me show you. So plug in. So if we look here, so we have 33 on the die. Yeah? Can you guys see we have 33 on the die? 34, 33. If I go to power it on, watch where. So you see this little floating one is floating about. This is your hot and cold zone. Sorry, this is the cold zone. This one here is the hot zone. So can you see how it's over here? Watch it go. If I move this up a little bit, watch it go to here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Watch it. See that at the bottom? Heating up. Can you see that heating up? That specific area? See that? And how it's not getting warm around the chip, but more so at the bottom of the chip. There is a further heat spot over here, but this is where it's majority heating up. This side is not getting any heat. I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3. See the bottom? Instant. And you see that heat spot? 36, 30, yeah, 36.3. And it goes around there and there. The top right and the top doesn't have anything. Can you see that? I don't know if there's an internal short. I mean, it could be RAM. What I'm saying is it's definitely not an easy fix. It's not a put a chip on and replace it sort of situation. And I thought it was going to be that because it had been sat around and I didn't have the 5. So I thought if I change out that ITE chip, I then get the 20 and this just would bish bash bosh, it would work. But that hasn't been the reality, unfortunately. It's more complex than that. So if I push it again, watch, look at the bottom. The top 34 has turned off again. The left 35. Ready? If I measure the top manually, I get 34 point. Oh, it's not turning on right there. So the top is 35.2, and if I turn it on, 35, 35.8, 35.9. That's 35.5. Can you see how the heat spot is just going straight to that? Can you see? Look. What's our thoughts, Loki? Loki says you know the answer. Am I right in thinking, though, that that is a heat spot on the APU and it shouldn't heat up in that direct spot? Look. Can you see how it just defaults to there? Look. Right there. It should be even on the die. Yeah, it's just not, is it? And what about if I give it like a bigger picture of like this side? So if I've gone to the top side of it now and do it. I get 35.1. And then at the bottom, 35.5, 0.6, 0.7. Let me get like this. This is a bit too. This is too reflective though. I don't like this. I'll try it like this, but it's a bit of just a zoomed out version. Yeah, look, you can see the bottom getting hot, even on the zoomed out. Can you see that? Is that might be reflection though? Because if I come up here, I think this gives us a better indication of what's going on. This close. Push down. Yeah, look, at the bottom. 34, 34.8, 35.5. Yeah, there's definitely more heat on the bottom. It's like a degree. It's about a degree. 34.7, 35.7. Yeah, it's a whole degree. Which doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, man. See if the RAM's heating up. Don't think it is. No, it's not at all. Stone cold. The RAM is stone cold. Steve Austin. Those chips don't do anything. Yeah, it's just that underside of the APU. See that? No! You're telling me we have 2 faulty APUs? Is that rare with ROG allies, in your opinion, Loki? To be honest, yeah. If the product is prone to APU failures, 3 to 5%. Oh, I don't think that's that common. Just watch this might be my best repair yet video. Fair play, customer must be Macaulay. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, they do seem pretty close to each other. I think we call it there though with this one. I think we just call it there. What do you think, chat? Do we call it and move on to the next one? I've got 3 more. I've got 3 more ROG allies. One of them was sat on a shelf. I just thought this one wasn't even in the question. Like, we've written this one off as a dead APU. I'm just upset that the one that I had on the shelf is busted because I thought it was just going to be the ITE chip. So that this one is just like a bonus, but it just sucks. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a nice donor board. Yeah. I get that part of it as well. I guess maybe, you know, I've got 2. I mean, except for the actual APUs, everything else seems to be okay. I don't know if I can trust the RAM. But so technically, for the profit or loss, looking at the board view, that's where the memory on the APU is. Oh, is it? Well, that kind of makes sense. Did you hear that, AU? Loki. AU says that the memory is on that side of the APU down here. That would make sense as well because the chip's down here, no? Yeah, Loki says yes, it is. Might make sense for that rail. I'm really interested. The first thing that I'm going to do when I go to work on another one of these, the first thing I'm going to do is test these caps, Loki. One of the first things I'm going to do is test these caps if I have to go down to the board, and I'm going to check and see if I get the same as what I did on here. That's what I'm going to do. I asked if you had the stencil because you could just pull the RAM and see if the APU short goes away. Well, to be honest, at this point, I've got nothing to lose if I just pull the RAM to see if the APU short goes away, hey? Are you talking about on the other board? Are you talking about the one that had the APU short that was a bit more visible? This one. Well, we don't have an APU short on here, do we? Or are you talking about on the transistor? Are you talking about on that transistor to see if I then get higher voltage? No, that higher temp you have. Oh, just on the bottom of the APU here, on the APU. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah. I could do that. Because I guess I could just take the RAM off anyway and put it in a bag or something. I need to bag all of this up because I need this to be clean. Look at my chat, look at my workstation, man. Oh. So many bits of like screw over here. Look. Let's go. Oh gosh. Okay, right. Listen. I'm gonna go. It's time for me to go. I appreciate you all. You've been amazing. Let me see if Gibbs is live because I hit my boy up. Is Gibbs live? He is. I'm gonna raid somebody. Chat. All right. He's a very, very nice man. He is bold. Bless him. But we are going to. We'll set up a raid for him. I'm gonna end this one here. Unfortunately, I really, really, really hope that the next one that I look at is going to be better. This will be a profit or loss, by the way. So look forward to the video format of this. Will be interesting. But yeah, thank you very, very much for hanging out. I appreciate the raid that I got as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go and say hello to Gibbs for me. Really, really nice bloke. And yeah, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you for hanging out. Thank you for the support today. As always, Loki, thank you very much for the help in assisting with this and the previous one as well. And yeah, much love, guys. All right, have a good one. I appreciate you. Thank you. Goodbye. It's the awkward